Today, the beverage aisle looks a lot different than it used to. America's beverage companies are working together. We're delivering the options everyone wants. In fact, nearly 60% of beverages Americans buy have zero sugar. You'll find more variety than ever, including more of your favorites, now available with zero sugar. You'll also find more sizes and clear calorie information on the front of every can, bottle, and pack. We know when it comes to finding balance, the more choices, the better.
Hello and welcome to Lifetime on Cork, the podcast where we discuss your favorite made-for-TV movies. Whether you love to hate watch or hate yourself for loving them, pour up a glass of your favorite cocktail and join us. I'm your host, Patrick Serrano, and my guests today are...
I am Drew Current.
And I am Alexandra Elise Moorman.
Yeah, you are, girl.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, you are, girl.
Alex is back. Well, Alex is back, of course. First time in 2019. There'll probably be a second time or a third time. We'll see. We'll see. We love Alex on the podcast.
I have the best time when I'm here, guys. Oh my God.
And we get really good feedback on your episodes. Like, people DM me and they're like, oh my God, I love Alex. She should come back. I'm like, okay.
Oh
yeah.
God,
so
you're making me squeal.
You have fans. You have fans. Not just us, like actual people in the world.
Like,
you know?
like people who are
like,
listening.
Daddy, they love me. They love me.
Like people who don't know you personally are like, get that girl back on it.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That's a compliment.
That's a very
Thank
good
you.
compliment.
You know what else is a compliment? Writing a review on Apple Podcasts.
Yes,
a
it
5-star emoji review would be such a compliment.
Or 6 stars, as I like to say.
6, sure.
Mm-hmm.
But
we're doing 1,000.
We're doing 1,000 for 2019. It doesn't have a good ring, so I'm going to change it. 1,019 for 2019. How about that?
Yeah. No, I like it.
Great.
I don't care.
That's what we're doing. So
sounds great.
If you are a fan of Alex and you haven't reviewed the podcast, you probably should do that and just say, we love Alex. And then I don't care because it has 5 stars and it says we love Alex.
I love it. Give me all the good reviews.
Yeah.
There you go. And Alex is here to talk about a lifetime of the lifetimiest movies.
The lifetime is.
It is very lifetime.
I cannot wait.
Oh, you're
going to
love this, Drew.
Yeah.
Yes, it is called A Deadly Match or College Dating App.
Which would you prefer?
I think Deadly Match makes me want to watch it more.
Exactly. Not like I'm going to
Match.
lay out the plot, because I didn't know what was happening.
College Dating App more applies to the story of what we watched.
But I like a title that hides the
dating
purpose.
app just says just says what it is, but like Deadly Match, you can be like,
ooh, what's going to happen? Is someone going to die,
they're
or is someone going to get matched?
A college dating app.
Yes.
Well,
you'll see.
To get murdered or
it
whatever.
Stars Alyssa Lynch.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She's a Lynch, for sure.
Mitch Ainley.
Yeah, he's an Ainley, too.
Tatyana Ali, who we know and love.
She is absolutely an Ali.
Oh, she is an Ali.
And this is her first movie of 2019, okay?
Congratulations.
But she filmed this in 2018 for sure. So she filmed at least 3 movies, maybe 4 that we know about, because she did 2 Christmas movies last Christmas season.
Man, she's
working
everywhere.
She's working.
Always good.
Job, girl.
And I found out that Hallmark and Lifetime are not owned by the same company. Thank you for letting me know that, Patrick. So she's going from studio to studio.
They're
They're
competing,
and she's working for both of them, which shows the star power that they both would let her work for them.
Yeah, we get it.
I mean, she's always good.
She's always good. I love.
She's always good.
She's always good.
Great.
All right, so we know we love Tatyana Ali, and I didn't write down her name. I just referred to her as Tatyana Ali.
Yeah, I don't want to know the name.
Yes, okay. Great.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
We don't need to know the real character name.
Well, the character name listed on IMDb is Professor Savoy.
I know, it's very nice to say.
Yes.
But I love Tatyana Ali more.
Yeah, she's too big of a star.
Should we call her Professor Ali?
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's
or
do
just
that.
the greatest. Can we just call her the greatest?
Sure. Yes. Okay.
Sure, yeah.
So jumping into the movie, we have Trina. Okay, she's a nerdy girl, and we know this because she wears a messenger bag in 2019. Mm-hmm. You know,
yeah.
Like
you're definitely
who has messenger bags,
and
now?
her hair is like short. It's like
very
cute little
short.
bob. So it's like, oh, she's smart, obviously.
So she's taking a shortcut through a parking garage, as you do.
Yep.
No big deal.
Yep.
She runs into her friend Jade, who is like going out on a date. She's like very sexy.
Very sexual in the outfit.
And she's like,
First clue.
what is her name? Trina?
Oh, Jade.
Oh, Trina.
Oh, Trina.
Trina's
okay.
She didn't look like a
She
Trina.
did not look like no Trina. I'm so sorry. I was like, when she came out, her name
that
was
is,
Trina.
they like, you know.
That is not a Trina.
They were
That's
gonna,
not no Trina that I know.
They were going to cast a POC in the leading role, and like something fell through, and they had
go through quickly.
And it's like,
And
hey,
they
what
did-
do you got?
Yeah.
The script's already been printed. We're not changing.
We're not changing her to Tina.
No,
she's
are
going to
not.
be Trina.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Okay,
yes,
fair.
I thought that as well. Trina's like, where are you going, girl? And Jade's like, I have a hot date, but I'm late. I got to run. And she runs, and Trina is walking through the garage, and she hears a scream. And you hear like car wheels screeching.
But also accelerating.
Yes.
Yeah,
so
we know what that means.
You think she might have been kidnapped, Jade.
Yeah.
That's what
Right?
I would have thought.
No.
Nope.
She's been run down in the parking garage.
She got hit by a car?
But she's placed in a way that is so unrealistic when you've been hit by a car.
It's like she would have jumped off a building,
like,
you know?
It was just like, it was like almost the prettiest placement I've ever seen. It was like, you know, it was like,
she's like
she was
sleeping.
giving me a lot of realness, a
So it's
lot
like-
of RuPaul
Yeah.
So
realness.
it's like she was like sleeping in the
literally,
in the
Right.
yeah, with
car
both of her
garage.
There was
hands
blood.
underneath her head, just like Twilight.
There was blood, but then we get the title card. Deadly match.
Deadly match.
Do.
Uh-oh.
Dripping
Yep.
blood.
Flash forward to a week later, Trina, I'm never going to get over that name,
Yeah.
is in her dorm. And the police are like knocking on her dorm door, which, you know, I'm sure that happens.
That happens all the time.
Right.
Two office security, campus
yeah.
security.
That would be. Oh, was it?
It was not
campus-
officers. It was
they
campus.
were they were the
Oh,
police.
they were the police.
They were
Okay.
the
Oh, it was the
police.
cops. It was the actual cops. Ooh, that would be a big.
But they wouldn't get into campus.
Oh no, they would if there was some murder.
If they had a warrant.
But they don't think it's a murder, though.
Yeah, they're
That's
like.
the thing about it.
They're like,
Uh-huh.
oh,
They
well,
don't
we just
even-
need to talk to you about the incident.
She's like, her name is Jade.
Well, even if they would think like they would get involved if there was a death.
Right.
Yes.
And I guess it was on campus.
it was an on-campus death, and they
So
approached her.
they're
Like,
like,
they wouldn't use like campus fucking security
no,
to
hell
like
no.
investigate a
you know,
death.
budget cuts, guys.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
the government is shut down.
the police are like, don't worry about it. It was just an accident. We're going to put speed bumps in the parking garage to prevent this from happening again. People drive really
Speed
crazy in
bumps.
that garage.
That'll
and
do it.
We're really sorry.
Thank
and
God.
Trina is like, she has a name. Her name's Jade. This is not right.
Victims are people too.
Yes.
Okay?
But no one cares about Jade. Literally no one
No
cares.
one. It's the last we hear of her.
So
Not really.
we have Tatyana Ali coming in, and she is playing economics professor. And
Yeah.
let me just tell you about this class, Drew.
Oh, okay.
Because this
Yes.
was wild.
Yes, please.
She's like a badass professor, you know. But she's having none of it. She like holds up everyone's papers and she's like, "Okay, everyone, you're amateurs, you're basic." And then she goes around and singles everyone out. She's like, "Drew, you proposed to build a igloo out of snow.
Well,
that's
that's what I-
stupid. You build igloos out of ice blocks, you dumb idiot."
You can't have a restaurant proposal and not have any prospects of how much money you're going to make for the future.
But
Business plans.
Yeah, she's like,
She goes,
think it would just work.
You can't have a cell phone when the technology doesn't exist yet. Stephanie.
yeah.
But I'm Stephanie.
She's like, you all should fail this class, and you're terrible.
And I quote, she says, "For those of you that got a C, just be glad I didn't grade it pass or fail."
Because everybody would have failed.
Mic drop. But Trina, because Trina's the only intelligent person at this college.
Yes, and
okay.
Tatyana Ali isn't heartless. Okay, she stops Trina after class, and she's like,
it's
"Trina,
tough love. It's tough love.
she's
I
like,
get it.
Trina, that's not your real name, right?"
I hope not.
And Trina's
because
like, "I don't know, I don't know,
I don't know.
I was adopted.
I don't know. I don't have a
I don't
dad
know.
or mom.
Yeah. Tatyana Ali's like, "Hey, I heard about the accident in the garage, and I just want to make sure you're okay, because I'm just checking on you." And Trina's like, "She was murdered. She was murdered." And Tatyana's like, "I don't believe you."
They keep saying, like, let the cops do their job. Let the cops do their job. But do cops do their jobs ever?
I mean, they do
Really?
mostly they do.
I mean,
I feel like
they
they
would.
do.
I mean, this seems
There are
like
so many unsolved
This
murders in the
seems-
world. You
Oh,
know?
there
You
is.
know what I mean? So,
yeah,
like,
and this is like a hit and run, and they could at least say hit and run and not an
right?
accident.
And not like an act. Like, she jumped in front of the car and said, "Excuse me."
It's
like,
a-
come on.
But she was. But to be fair, though, like if I was a detective, and I found a girl like just like laying down with her,
Like this.
Oh, like taking a nap.
sleeping,
Like taking
but
a
she
nap.
was dead. I'm
Yeah.
like, she
She was probably
died of the
murdered.
elements.
So witnessing a murder is not Trina's only problem.
No,
She
got money problems
she's got problems. They cut her scholarship.
for like a weird reason. They're like
What's the
phasing this
reason?
out
I don't-
because of budget cuts from the state.
Yeah.
So that's a real problem.
She's a sophomore,
Oh, okay.
so she has 2 more years of college to pay for. She's working like 3 jobs. She works like at the library. She works like in the
tutors
dining hall. She
All
tutors
the
everybody.
dumb kids on campus.
I'll grant that.
So-
then I guess.
She goes to the dean of the school. His name's Dean Brackett,
But
and he
she's
looks
white,
like
though?
Yeah, she's white.
That's-
She's a white.
Are you guys sure?
White girl.
Are you guys sure she's?
I
white?
am guaranteeing
I
you.
guarantee you.
you know-
she is the
Here's-
whitest of the white.
Okay, here's the thing: the chick that plays her, it is real hard to find a picture of her.
Oh,
Really?
so she may be justly breaking into the industry, and
It's,
may not have
it's
those
only like
headshots
it's
yet.
only like pictures of her
In the movie?
No, actually, in a play.
Oh, how adorable!
She's an actress, a theater actress.
Yeah, she's a
Ooh,
theater
making
actress.
the transition to the.
But I can't. Oh, and
big
she's
screen.
playing a man in these plays. That
Is
I-
she
is
in
this Twelfth
Shakespeare?
Night?
Yeah.
Are we talking about 12th Night here?
I don't know.
No?
No,
Okay.
I don't
or
know.
any other Shakespeare play? Gender
Yes.
bending, I love
Oh
it.
no. Okay, that's the commonality. All right. Yeah. Got
Okay.
it.
All right. So Trina, we're really not over that name. She
Never.
goes to the dean, okay? And you're right, Drew. It should be a POC in this role. You are so right, and I've trained you so well. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
So she goes to the dean. The dean looks like Antonio Sabata Jr. And I was like, oh, Antonio, this is so weird. Why are you doing this film?
What are you doing, dude?
Oh, wait, not Antonio. No, yeah, that's the person I mean. The underwear model guy.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
He looks
Dean,
like him.
Dean Brackett.
Dean Brackett.
What a name! It's
Yeah,
like,
no.
oh, you definitely should.
No, you're right.
You should
And
be at a
she
Yeah, you're
begs
right.
kind
for
of
it.
institution. Yeah,
That is.
he
Dean
knows
Brackett.
what's going to happen.
Yes,
at
that's
the March
him.
Madness
he-
next year.
Yeah, he knows.
He
That's all he
knows.
cares about.
That's all he
actually.
cares about
Yeah.
is how his boys are
March
in those
Madness,
short
yeah.
shorts.
So she begs him for, to give her the scholarship back and whatever.
Yeah.
And, like, he's like, I don't think that's going to happen. It starts to get a little, like,
He's also like, I don't have anything to do with.
No,
Right.
he's like,
or
yeah, sorry,
anything.
budget cuts,
I'm-
budget cuts, state, budget cuts. Those were the 3 words he
Sure,
says.
yeah.
So,
and it feels almost like a little, like the pre-sex and porn movies.
Oh,
like,
totally.
she's like, what can I do to get the
Can I tell you
the
though?
thingy?
Can
Yeah.
I tell you one thing though about
Yes.
Lifetime movies?
Yes.
Is that all of them,
I like a
or
pre-porn.
at least any of the ones that I've seen in the past, they always look like a soft porn about to happen.
Agreed, and I like that because I like my porn with like a narrative a little bit because I want to be
Oh, me
invested
too.
in these characters
Yeah, I wanna be
when
invested.
they do fuck, and
Yeah.
it's like, oh, I'm a
Like,
part of
hell
the
yeah, dude.
story.
Look at this.
So that's why I think I really connect with Lifetime. You
Yeah.
know, because it's like, ooh, it's emotional, but
But it's like
about to get
one
sexy.
step.
It could
though,
get sexy.
back from soft porn, so it's like pre-soft porn.
Yeah, but and
Yeah.
the story just keeps going at
Yeah.
a very low level,
Right.
very underdeveloped, poor production level,
Which is fine,
That's what
yeah.
I love about
Yeah, yeah,
Lifetime.
Exactly. So
I could be in Lifetime.
They
movie.
don't
That's
have-
like goals. Hashtag goals.
yes, hashtag goals. They don't have sex. She's like, you're never gonna forget me, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna prove you wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes. There's this little cutie. His name's Zach, and he like wears shorts and flip flops all the time.
Oh
the
yeah,
whole
and
movie.
his like white
He's just chill.
T-shirt. He's
He's-
like
He-
all American.
he has
white
like
boy.
a white college
like
boy.
the whitest of the white.
So he looks like me when I was in college.
Sure,
Yeah, just,
yeah,
like, very,
probably.
like,
I mean, with a
very-
clean shaven face.
Oh yeah.
I had a clean shaven face
Okay.
at one point.
Yeah.
I could like wipe my booty with him. That's how white he is.
Yeah.
He's like cottonelle on my tushy.
Yes. So
You know, so
he
cute
is
though.
like
He's real
telling
cute.
her to start up this app. Oh my God, Drew's dying.
Hashtag eat ass. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Yes.
sorry.
Okay. Great.
Sit on that
Anyways,
face.
so
Sit on that
okay,
face,
great.
girl.
Okay. Oh boy. I open. This is my fault. I opened the floodgates when I
This
just
is your
said
fault.
porn.
This is your fault.
I'm
You did
sorry
this.
to
You
all
did
our
this.
mom listeners. Okay. No. So Zach is like trying to convince Trina to open up this app that they were working on together,
Yeah.
but like she stopped doing it for whatever reason. But he's like, this is how we can make money, and this is how
You
you
can stay
stay
in
in
school.
college. And she's like, okay, great. So she starts like working on the app. And she's like recruiting all the people she's tutoring to like help her like develop the app. So she gets her friend.
Yeah. So there's the two girls.
Lacey is the black girl and Raquel is the white girl.
Yeah.
And again, Raquel should probably be Latina.
Yeah, but she's just like a black
Probably.
girl. Oh no, Raquel's the white girl. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And Lacey's the black girl.
Raquel's the white girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Raquel is the white girl.
I feel like
and
they
Lacey is
they
the
just
black
like
girl.
lost the.
So
They just switch
Lacey
things
deal.
all around.
Lacey is like good at graphic design. She's going to help graphic design the app.
Yeah.
And like everyone's like working on the app. But as Trina is talking to Lacey about this thing, someone steals her phone.
Yeah, and we don't know who. It's a mystery.
You
Yeah.
just see the hand like.
No, we
yoink.
don't even see a hand. They did it very stealth. They were
okay.
having a scene. We were watching the scene, and they came back to the table, and it was gone.
It was gone.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
the
Cool.
thing is, because that never comes back, the phone never
It
comes
never
back.
comes back.
That's not
It
important.
never
That's not why-
comes
that's
back.
why-
It's
that way I
not
bring it
a-
back.
It's a
Wait.
mute point. It's a mute point. Okay.
Really?
It doesn't
'Cause
matter.
I was like, oh,
I think
this
it was,
is a
you know
turning
what it was
point.
for? It was for to show that Raquel was like, or sorry, Lacey, the black girl, was like, I'll buy you a new phone. No worries. I got it.
Yeah.
So now you're like, how does this black Lacey have so much money?
Yes. So
Why wouldn't she?
Well,
you
but true.
racist?
It was-
I know. I am a racist. As a black woman, I am a racist against my own race. I hate black people.
it is true though what Alex is saying, that it was very
It
strange
was just
because
set up in a bad way.
because I was like, that's weird that your first response to someone getting their phone stolen is like, I'll help you look for it. Her first response was, I'll buy you a new one.
And then she goes, oh, it's not charity. You deserve this because I'm an idiot and you've been educating me on how to do college. Literally.
But this is so. But I'm asking, like, this was not like a,
It
because
could-
this seems like a
Hold on.
a plot turning point.
Yes,
It is.
It is,
They
but
did it
not the
very
way you
poorly.
think.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Not
not,
the way
you
you
think.
Okay.
You will get to it.
But I kind of thought in the beginning.
Okay.
I
So-
actually did. But
yes, me too.
But it's
Fair.
a nice turn
Okay.
for
Fair.
those who wouldn't get it.
Over muffins.
I mean, again, I have not seen this movie.
Over muffins.
Are you sure?
Tatyana Ali invites Trina and Zach to talk about their app with
Yeah.
her, and they are eating muffins.
So
good.
nice. Right? When you have that, like,
muffins.
support of
Yeah.
a teacher.
And they create an app. It's called Make a Date. The app is like Tinder.
Exact
It's
same.
swiping left, swiping right, like Tinder, everything like that. Except you can suggest the date that you want them to go on. So you can say like, "Oh, I match with Alex, and I'm gonna take her out to
Get a hot dog.
Marty's to get a martini."
Ooh.
Yeah. And a hot dog. Hot
And
dog
a
and
hot dog.
martinis.
Which I'll tell you what, that I'm in.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Doesn't sound delicious.
And then you can either
I got you.
accept the date or deny the date.
because you
Okay.
know
Oh, so
you better
you-
be paying for the date. So, this
you're
is on you.
you're because so this is actually good. So Hallmark doesn't understand like
No.
technology and how that works. They're like a step behind. I like this.
Right.
They're
this
actually
movie's
trying
very
to
high
invent-
tech.
This
trying
got
to
tech
invent
right.
things.
There's
This
so
got
much tech in
right.
this movie.
Okay, I like that.
And Tatyana Ali is like, okay, this is a great idea. I'll help with the marketing. And Zach goes around campus and starts telling all the students about it.
Just stopping girls like one-on-one. I was like, hey, have you seen this? Hey,
Yeah.
have you seen this? It's an app.
And one of the dudes on campus is like, what kind of girls are on there?
He goes, the best kinds.
He's like, fucking
best
shut
kinds.
up. That's why you have no one. That's why you're single. What kind of girls are
You're
on there?
why you're-
asking what kind
that's why
of
you're-
girls.
Like,
why you're
how
having a
about you
problem,
want to
bro.
meet your match, not what kind of girls, you asshole?
Wait, what
Right.
kind of girl? What kind of
Well, what kind of girls you got? So Lacey and Raquel.
girls with vaginas.
Don't forget about Lacey and Raquel.
and buttholes.
They are. They are Trina's new friends, okay?
Yes.
So they love Trina,
They love
and
Trina.
they signed up for the app too. And they're like, we love it. We told all our friends, and the app is like booming.
It's growing. They're
Oh,
making
okay.
money.
Yeah,
they're
they're getting there.
changing their community and their surroundings.
It's going viral.
And they
Got
take
it.
Trina's new phone, I suppose, and sign her up for the app too. because they're like, ha ha ha, we'll do this. And this whole scene is underscored with like very fun music.
Yeah.
It's like do 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 do.
I thought so many things that was happening.
And it's like it's supposed to be really fun.
Well, you go,
But it's such a weird tonal shift, like because the movie's been very mysterious, and this is like very fun, girly fun, pillow fights in heaven, candy fun.
That's good. So they have a little montage.
Yeah, there's
of,
sort of
like,
just cotton candy everywhere and bubbles. It's
right.
beautiful.
They give Trina a makeover.
Oh, she's wearing this very sexy dress. And I'm like, she is so skinny.
There's a makeover montage.
There's but
it's not a montage.
It's not a montage. She's in the dress, and it's just like, you're beautiful, but malnourished. Like, she's definitely malnourished.
The clavicles in this movie, whoa, out of control.
The thighs in this movie were like, oh, Trina, you are not a Trina.
Clavicles were out of control, like
the neck bones.
No, I know what clavicle is, but like, was it sunken?
Sunken in, like so sunken in that.
That's like hashtag life goals for white girls.
Yeah, you need fiber and you need some protein.
But yes,
I felt bad.
Everyone,
and calcium.
Just love your body and be in your body.
Be who you are. Do not subject yourself to these crazy.
And maybe they're naturally thin.
Giants.
Who knows?
Maybe they are.
We don't know.
We don't know. Guys.
It's not our place to
We're
say.
not passing judgment.
If you
we
need help,
very much passing judgment.
If you need help and you have body image issues, find help. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a
or
lot
call
of
us. Call into the show.
Don't call my line.
630-809-5633.
Oh no, please do. No, we'll help you out with that.
We're open 24 hours a day.
All right. So, another thing to note. This is a clue, Drew, and I'm going to leave you breadcrumbs, and I want you to pick them up. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm the
picking
phone
them
thing's a clue. This next thing is a clue. Their dorm is macked out. Daddy macked out. HGTV.
It's not even a dorm. It's an apartment. They live in a penthouse. They live in a condo.
Mm-hmm.
So
they live in like
they have a chandelier.
Upper floor condo. Yeah.
They have a chandelier.
They went to Crate and Barrel and got their furniture. They bought furniture for their condo apartment.
Okay.
And Trina's like, the fuck is this? How did you get this?
They have a room of clothes. The room is a closet.
So they're okay. Real quick, I want to back up just a little bit.
Yeah,
not a lot. All right. So they are. This is all like in a dorm
in college. Yep.
Okay.
And on campus.
On campus in a dorm.
19 years old.
And the room that you're talking about is like the common. I didn't do
There's
a dorm.
several rooms.
I didn't do a dorm thing.
There are several.
It is
rooms.
like
when I went to college.
In college, like 4 girls can share a room and have like a common area in their bedrooms. Okay. That's like an apartment. So it's like that kind of.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's like Saved by the Bell College.
But they're not like on campus. They're definitely off campus in a condominium. Like they had to.
Okay. So they're renting out a place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
there's a non-refundable move-in fee.
At this point, Trina is like, "How did you afford this?" Drew, you get a guess. They're 2 girls in college. How do they afford this?
Beautiful.
They must be rich, right?
I mean, I would assume their parents
but
are rich.
They're not. Because they say, my mom's a teacher, and the other girl's like, my parents are dead, or whatever.
My mom's a single mother, and she still works at a laundromat.
Yeah, she still works at a laundromat. So, okay, parents are out.
Died in a car wreck,
How did they do it? How do they get it?
How do girls get anything in this day and age?
In the world.
When there's a glass ceiling?
I'm going to say...
What are you going to say? It's true.
Just take a guess.
Lay it on us.
They are very good at their jobs.
Oh, what are their jobs? What do they do for funds?
Barista?
They are
babysitter.
The best, they are the best baristas
Gardeners.
/ babysitters / gardeners. I don't see
musicians.
That's it.
Mechanics, plumbers.
And, they're really good at coding computers.
Okay, all right. No,
they're fucking.
They're hookers. Yeah,
they're hookers. They are call girls.
They're call girls, as they say.
Call girls.
They avoid the word prostitute in this movie.
First of all, I love that. I love that they did not say prostitute. They said sex worker and call girl. And
should I change my notes? Is prostitute not PC anymore?
I don't think it's PC. I mean, I think sex worker is a proper term to use.
Right.
Who want to join in this line of work, and so I appreciate that they use sex worker.
Oh, so they,
you know what I mean? And like,
yeah.
I think it's important.
Right. I will update my notes because I'm like, they prostitute. They prostitute.
I said it too, and then I was like, oh, I love the fact that they literally said sex worker.
Yeah.
Ooh, getting down with the appropriate
they're
terms.
sex workers,
and they try to.
No, I knew what you guys were. I knew what you guys were alluding to. I was just trying to be super PC.
I loved
about
it.
Well,
It was great.
and this is the big question about this movie. I was like, what is PC like with the sex worker stuff? Like, honestly, it's a conversation nobody has.
No one has, and I really appreciate it.
But you should have it.
Because they're using this app to be safe as women in order to go on these dates and do their sex work.
I see
and
it. I see it
I
now.
appreciate, Backpage is the site that sex workers used to use
Yes.
to be able to to be able to set up dates with their clients.
be like, look.
But unfortunately got shut down due to human trafficking, which is obviously unfortunate. We don't
Terrible.
want that happening
Bad,
with
bad,
children.
bad.
But we also do want a safe place for
And
sex workers to
Sorry,
engage.
what was it? It was a Backpage? Hold on.
Backpage.
What was it?
Back
Backpage.com? Hold on.
BACK
Okay,
as in
BACK.
as in
Stop
as in
it.
kite, and then and PAGE as in
Okay.
Eleanor.
So
.com.
yes.
It's down though.
So the girls are using the app for their sex working, but Trina doesn't know this yet. The girls try to recruit Trina to be a call girl, and she's like, "No, thank you."
She's like,
but
I gotta pay for college.
she
right?
gets matched on a date on her app, and she goes on the date. It's a handsome gentleman. His name's Ken. He's played by, this is important to note, Alex, you may not know this, Matt Hamilton, who was the drunk dad or the drunk husband in Best Friend's Betrayal. Oh. So Best Friend's Betrayal, remember there was the guy, and I was like, he doesn't seem that dangerous. And Sarah was like, he's very dangerous. He assaulted her in her house. And I was
Sounds like a very dangerous person.
right. And I was like, he just drank her wine. This is the same actor. So he's,
the one that was just like,
the one that committed
yes.
a crime.
It was just like, I'm a drunk,
I'm
and
a
I
drunk.
need to show that
Yes.
show everyone that I'm drunk all the time.
So in this movie, he is like, I'm a horny man looking for a prostitute.
So what? And the lines that his lines are incredible. They are literally
insane.
Every
They're on a date.
one liner. They're like, I was gonna order some appetizers. Tell me about yourself. I work long hours. I make big bucks.
Mm-hmm.
I know what I want, and I do what I want.
Yeah.
Stop and smell the roses. I'll drink that. I'll drink to that. Sorry.
yes.
And also, let's fuck.
So okay, here's the thing. Like
that,
Trina,
and they bleep it out.
Trina thinks she's on a real date.
He also says, I don't want to hear the word no. He literally says that. He goes,
Well,
I need a
right,
girl, and
here's
I
the
do
thing.
not want to hear the
Trina
word
thinks
no.
she's on a real date, and he's like, so how much? Like he doesn't want to be like, how much do you cost? But he's like, well, what is it worth to you? What's happening?
Yeah, like, what's
and he's
the
like,
deal?
I want a girl to not tell me no and smile while she's doing it. And
she's
Trina's like,
what?
I think I need to leave.
Yeah, she's like,
Yeah,
this
it's
is
time
not
to go.
for me. We want different things.
It's time to go.
You know?
And this is where she's getting the seed of like, what is wrong with my app? Why did I meet up with a guy who thinks that I'm a sex worker? That's weird. So she goes and tells Ethan, and he's like, oh, that, I don't know, like algorithms, blah, blah, blah.
Algorithm.
Yeah, it's probably like
Oh,
algorithms.
01101110111.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably
but she,
algorithms
Just
like
code.
that.
she goes to Lacey and
code.
Raquel and finds out that they are using it for the thing because they're like looking for sugar daddies, and
I probably would
it's
have
much
done this,
safer. And they convince Trina to let that. She's like, I'm shutting down the app. Then I don't
You're
want to
like,
be a part of
no.
this. And they're like, no, don't do that. She's like, you need to call the police. They're like, we're sex workers. We can't call the
We can't
police.
call the
like,
police.
hello,
Like,
yeah,
are you
dummy.
This is not Nevada, okay?
But
Yeah.
Drew, it turns out Jade was also a sex worker, and she had the whole client list. She was like the madame of the brothel.
Oh, she just
and
like
she
made the
when she
brothel.
died, the client list went away.
Look at that.
So the girls had to use the app.
Baby,
Okay.
bye.
Well, that's fun. That's kind of cool. I like that.
But
I mean,
the
I
girls,
like that as in a movie way.
yes,
Sorry, not in a.
Yes, yes.
I sounded just now. I sounded like I was.
you
like,
sounded
ooh,
like
yeah.
you sounded like Matt Hamilton. Yes.
Please stop.
Yeah.
No. So Trina agrees to go along with it because she's like, they're like, we can find Jade's killer. If we keep the app open, we can help you look for them. And she's like, okay, great. So they all hug.
Putting their detective hats on.
all
I
together.
love when women like take off their their dress and they put on their detective hat.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part of any movie.
So they take off their shirts
Yeah.
and then they put
because women can't
on
be
the
two things at
detective.
once.
No.
they can't.
So back at the parking garage, Trina runs into Dean Brackett. Okay.
Oh yeah,
And
oh,
he's
God. like
He's like,
Oh,
I got a scholarship for you. I found one. It's at another campus across
200 miles
the state.
away.
But they'll take you on our sister campus, and you just have to pack up your things and go.
Right now, like tonight.
Right now.
Oh, boy.
We have a shuttle waiting for you outside of your door.
Yeah, and she's like, can I think about it? And he's like,
No.
I don't think so. And she's like, okay, well, I'm going to think about it. Okay?
She's like, I just found
can-
friends.
I can see
She's like,
that.
literally, and I also just found a way to
I can
make
see where this is
money
going.
to stay here,
I can see where-
aka sugar baby. You know?
I can see where this
Can
is
you,
going.
Drew? Can you? Because you can't.
I mean, I think
You
I
cannot.
can. I think I
So
can.
Trina tells Zach about everything that's going on, and he's like, okay, we're in like really big trouble.
Yeah.
Like, and he goes through this whole, it was very smart sounding, and I didn't write it down because it was too smart for me to type out fast enough, because I'm like, this is very intelligent. But he was like talking about like all these other apps that like got like bad.
Oh, yeah. So he's basically saying our intentions as the owners of the app, however this app is used, we are responsible. So Facebook, being brought into congressional hearings, like they're responsible for the fact that Russia infiltrated them and influenced our election. So we are responsible for women, getting murdered on our app for using it for sex work. So we're responsible for committing several crimes, and we should shut this down because we're 19 years old and we don't have lawyers.
Yeah. So she then goes and talks to Tatyana Ali, and Tatyana Ali is like, you need to shut this down. I'm telling the university. I sponsor this app. This is very not good for me.
No.
And she's like, no.
And Trina's like, oh, but the police aren't doing their jobs,
But it
and
could be okay.
can I just have like a little more time? And Tatyana Ali is like, fine, 24 hours.
Literally.
24 hours?
Yeah, right?
Okay.
You're
To
like-
solve a problem. Have you ever been able to solve a problem in 24 hours?
Never.
I haven't. I don't know what that's
Oh,
like.
never. Like,
Is
not
this
even
deal or
at
no
work.
deal?
Not
Like-
even just a simple work thing. Never.
Exactly. It was really weird. And she,
Mm-hmm.
like, no, you would report that right away. You'd be like, sex trafficking on campus, on an app, in the dorms?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, I'm going to report that right away.
Yeah, no, fuck. Yeah, no, fuck.
I'm going to report that
Responsibility.
right away. So Lacey
All you
killed...
have to say is sex trafficking to
Right.
a cop, and they're like, what the
Okay.
I'm in.
We're-
I want to see what this,
Yeah.
what the fuck this is.
I'm definitely in on that.
This
sex
is
trafficking.
crazy.
So Lacey kills herself
What?
by overdosing
Oh,
on pills.
And then she writes a note on the mirror that
Lacey
says,
does?
she writes a note on the mirror that says, like, I couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah.
I mean,
In lipstick.
In lipstick. She doesn't even write a note.
that's
like,
kinda,
she doesn't write a note, guys.
That's kind of lame.
It's in lipstick on a mirror.
That's
Yes.
kind of
Clue.
lame.
Message.
Yep. Trina
Like-
finds the body, and she's like, oh
She's
my gosh,
finding
this
so many
is
bodies.
terrible.
So I'm also wondering about her
You know
mental
what?
state
Oh,
as like
I'll say-
having PTSD. You've now found 3 bodies or
So
2 bodies.
yeah, no, she's
like what?
fucking,
I know.
she's fucked.
And no one's asking her, has she gone to counseling yet? That's
No.
what I was really worried
I'll say
about.
this though, like something like that on a mirror, and someone is like dead. I would question that as a detective. I would be
Right?
like,
It doesn't make sense.
I'm just gonna write in
Is
lipstick
it
on this because, like,
suicide?
what? I'm a female and female want to write in lipstick on mirrors.
They're right.
That's not true. Okay, that is an absolute lie.
Don't waste your lipstick.
No, I'm gonna write a
No.
long ass letter and blame everyone in my life
Blame
for all the
everyone.
trials and
I'm
tribulations
gonna do a
that I
I'm
went
gonna-
through.
I'm gonna do a 13
This is gonna be a
reasons
video.
why shit.
Trust
I'm gonna
me.
do 13 reasons why,
Okay.
and it's
Yes.
everyone's
Oh,
involved.
boy.
I love it.
So Raquel can't take it because, she's very fragile.
She's
so she goes
fragile.
back to Kansas or wherever the hell she's from. Wichita, I think.
Oh yeah, Wichita.
Because I just wrote that detail down. I'm like, Wichita, that's hilarious. But she
'cause
seemed
I
like
lived
she
in
was from
Wichita.
Wichita.
Yeah.
But
She
no one
was.
from Wichita is named Raquel. Okay?
No one.
No
I
one
can
is.
tell you for a fact.
That's my grandma's name.
because that's where I lived in Wichita.
Oh, wow.
I literally
So
lived.
you
in
know
Wichita.
every person who's ever been
Right.
named
Yeah,
there.
You have
so
the
you know
census.
there are no.
You
I know
are the
every.
census.
I know every 500,000 people that live in Wichita.
Yeah.
Kansas.
Okay. Flash forwarding. Trina, I want to call her Lacey. Trina is like trying to get footage from the police because she's like trying to see who killed Lacey. Okay.
Yeah.
So they go to the police station and they do this really dumb thing.
Oh, I love it.
It was so dumb. Like Zach calls the station and he's like,
He pretends to be a detective.
"Hello, it's Detective whoever. Hello. Oh, I have to put you on hold one moment." And the officer at the window leaves to like go take the call, and like he's waiting on hold, like just standing there. And Trina,
sorry.
I know her name shouldn't be Trina. Trina jumps through the window and pulls up the footage from the garage and sees like a hooded character going through. Okay.
Yeah.
And she's like, I recognize that person.
Why do I recognize that person?
Why do I recognize that
Their
person?
body and their build is so familiar. You don't
But
see
it's
a
just
face.
like a hoodie.
It's just a hoodie.
It's like
so
you
it's like
wouldn't
any
be
man
able
that
to
you've ever
tell.
seen in your life. I'm like, okay, why is
Any
that familiar?
human being with a hoodie.
Literally
That's the thing.
any
Sure.
person.
So they get some information from Raquel. She sends it from Wichita. And it's like all of Jade's phone numbers, all of Jade's
Her
clients. She
bank
gets
statements,
everything.
her social security number.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
she get all of
I
this
don't
info?
know. It was all in a folder, just like sent to them.
In case I die, please send to
all. Yeah.
Trina, because Trina will know what to do.
Yeah.
Right? They're like acquaintances
Trina the
at
detective.
best. So Trina goes to the like phone store and reactivates Jade's phone.
No, Lacey's phone.
Oh,
Yeah, Lacey's the one who
No.
just died. The black
Jade's
girl's
phone.
Oh, I thought it was Lacey. Oh, never.
Because Jade has the client list.
Oh, you're right.
So she gets from
You're
the
right.
cloud, she gets all of Jade's information.
Okay.
And now she can go through the client list and see like who is a suspect for killing her
Yeah.
because they didn't want to be found out about being with a sex worker.
That's why no one should have the cloud, because that's how crimes are solved, is through the cloud. So if you want privacy, don't have a cloud.
Right.
But if you want to get your murder solved, have the cloud though. Also have the cloud.
You want to live off the
It's
grid.
so hard
like
to
me.
choose.
It's
So
So they
hard to
find
choose.
out on the cloud that Tatyana Ali's husband was one of Jade's number one clients.
Number one, baby, number one.
Right? And you're like, what the hell? Tatyana, who would cheat
Who
on
would
her?
cheat on Tatyana? Oh,
No
God.
one.
Come on.
We've already established she's the greatest.
She is a goddess.
No one would cheat on her with a
She's
with a
smart.
sex worker, and that sex worker
Oh, and the fact, yeah.
She was a 19-year-old dude.
holds
I don't
not
know.
holds not a candle to
Not
Tatyana Ali.
again. No, like,
Sorry,
I don't know.
sorry, actress.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're great. I'm sure you're great, but
No,
you are not
she-
Tatyana Ali.
Look,
Not
she
Tatyana
is
Ali.
great. She is great. She's been on some other things.
You know,
She-
you pulled
The-
up Jade.
the-
Who
the
plays
sex
Jade?
worker?
Let's talk about Jade.
So her name is Allison Bath.
Oh, Allison.
I love-
Allison
yeah.
Bath. She's been in some fucking she's been in some other like weird like horror movies.
Sure.
And stuff.
Oh, I love
Which
that.
I
That's-
love
that
that.
seems like her brand.
But one of the
honestly.
a movie that I actually really really liked on Netflix called
Yeah.
Anon.
Not?
Yeah, it was like short
that
for
about-
Anonymous.
Oh, okay, never mind.
She was on that. She
Oh.
was great.
Because her part was very small in this. I mean,
Oh,
she's
yeah,
a
she
big
just
central
walked in
character,
and
but
then
she
she
was in
died.
2 seconds.
Immediately.
She was in that one. She's good.
Okay.
I remember her. She's great.
We wouldn't know.
But hey,
We wouldn't
look,
know from
Allison
this movie.
Bath. I'm sorry, but you ain't no Tatyana Ali.
You ain't no Tatyana Ali. I mean, just the name itself.
And I think-
Allison Bath.
I think Allison Bath.
Tatyana Ali.
No, like I think Allison Bath understands that she ain't no.
I mean,
Tatyana
you'd
Ali.
have to.
You'd have to.
Were you on a hit sitcom in the 90s? No.
No.
Okay, then
Did you
shut
have
up.
a musical career?
No. Then sit down.
Are you on a Hallmark
Sit down, Tatyana Ali.
movie?
Okay.
No.
My point is that her husband is cheating on her, Tatyana's husband.
Stupid idiot.
God,
He's the real criminal.
An idiot.
Yes, and Trina is like, I'm going to call Tatyana Ali right now, and I'm going to tell her that I know. So
From
she calls
Jade's
her up.
phone.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Tatiana didn't
Okay.
suspect anything.
Right. And
Maybe not.
Tatyana picks up the phone. She's
Yeah.
like, hello?
Hello, who the fuck is this?
So casual.
And she finds out, and she gets like kind of upset. She's like, I'm not surprised, but I am upset.
Because she's a smart fucking. She's like, I was suspecting. that
And I
anyway.
think you need to come to my office and talk to me in person about this.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah,
So, of course, Trina's like, let me go handle my business.
I get it. Yeah.
But Zach got to come with me.
Right. So they go on campus.
Oh, Zach's still there.
Oh, Zach's been there the
always
whole time.
around.
He may
okay.
not be always saying something, but he is always there.
Okay, cool.
So
I was actually going to ask about Zach.
Where'd
because
he
I was
go?
like, where's Zach?
he doesn't
He's
matter
still
in
there.
this movie.
Okay.
He literally has no purpose.
He doesn't
But
matter.
just like, oh, we need a male to justify this whole thing happening. So.
Right.
Yeah.
So Trina goes through the doors of the campus or building or whatever, and then the power goes out and all the doors lock shut, and Zach's
Immediately.
locked out and
Perfect.
Trina's locked in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
And so Trina's like running. She's like, I don't know what to do. And she calls Zach. She's like, call the police, you idiot.
Literally. Okay, that was my moment when I was like, well, I liked her before, but now I really like her because before she said call the police, I said, yo, Zach, call the police.
Call the
And
police,
then
dude.
she said call the police.
Call the police. You
And you know what he did
fucking
instead? He got a brick and he threw it through a window to go after her.
Yes.
But then he did call the police.
Yeah.
But he should have did that first because
Yeah, because he
seconds
doesn't
count.
know what's going on.
No.
You just
Every
like, someone's
second
telling me to call the
counts.
police. Okay. All right.
First
So-
responders save lives.
Trina is inside. She finds Tatyana Ali's body in the hallway.
No.
Dead, dead, dead.
No,
So dead.
died?
So dead.
So dead.
Aw.
Throat gash. It's
Terrible.
spewing out. It's
And it's
spewing.
just a nightmare.
And
Okay.
Waterfall.
a hooded figure shows up. And guess who's behind the hood?
I mean, the principal.
Antonio Sabata Jr.
And it was
principal.
finally like, okay, so this final
Yeah, I mean, the
like
principal.
reveal was
Yeah.
like, of course, it was, I knew it was
The
him.
dean.
But this
yeah,
entire
or the
movie,
dean. Sorry, the dean, not the principal.
We're not in high school. We're not in high
Principal
school.
of the college. Yeah.
Yes.
there had been so many false alarms of like, there's a lot of lurking in this movie.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
I was like, this should be called Lurkville.
Jump
Honestly,
scares.
that's
There's
how
a lot
I
of
felt.
jump scares.
It's like
Lurksies.
so many lurksies.
The Lurksies.
I was like, come on. And then finally it happened. He was there.
So
and
he's there.
He had a shank. He didn't even have a knife. It was like a shank that he had like fashioned himself.
He could have just bought a knife.
Yeah.
He knew he was going to prison. That's why. To try
But-
to get that practice.
Zach runs up and he's like, hey, you.
Hey, buddy.
And he's in his flip flops. And it's like, you're very non threatening.
Does not help. And then our girl.
Yes. Trina.
She gets the fire extinguisher and she goes, hey. And he turns around and she slaps him in the face with
Yeah.
it.
And then
Oh,
the police
she
come.
just
They
conks him
wrap
with
him
it?
up.
Yeah.
So
Good.
she saved herself. She didn't need no man
She
to save
didn't know
herself.
man
Okay?
to be
Good,
there
that's
for
fine.
her.
That's fine.
So then we flash to a very important scene.
Oh my God.
Okay.
It's
Ready.
probably hours later.
It is at a pizza
Just
place, okay?
Hours later.
And Zach and Trina are there, and they kiss.
At a pizza place.
Not only once do they kiss, but how many times do they kiss?
I don't know.
It was twice.
So they just witnessed a murder,
They witnessed a murder and they went and got pizza.
like a brutal
Got a
murder.
kiss.
Mm-hmm.
And
then they're
then
like-
She has seen literally 4 bodies in the last 4 weeks of her life.
You know what I want after that? Some fucking
Za.
pepperoni
Pizza.
Zaz.
that's the end.
That's literally
the
the end.
Oh no.
She still doesn't have a scholarship to
There
go
was-
to college, guys.
they were
This story
so-
is really about college reform and the fact that students are in debt.
They were
Okay?
so-
And we need to
they're
reform
so
that
close.
so that
So
women
close.
don't need to revert to sex working to pay for their schooling.
I mean, yeah.
Unless they
No,
want
you're
to.
Right. You're
Well,
right.
and you
Everyone
can.
should do what they want to
Do what you want.
You're right on all of
Okay,
that. But
so
I'll tell you-
Alex,
Yeah.
on the podcast, we either pour it up or put a cork in it. What are your thoughts? What are you
I
going
am
to do?
pouring this up, baby. This had me on the edge of my seat. I loved every minute of it.
Yeah.
Lifetime, you got me back, baby. You got me back.
Yeah,
Okay?
good.
You know what? It had so many great... We're treating sex workers like real people. We're giving them a platform to be able to do their
I'd
business
be like,
on.
something's fucky.
Yes,
Sometimes
you know what I
things
mean?
are fucky,
We're
yeah.
taking down the man that murdered several women.
Oh,
Several
who's
women.
who's a dean?
Who's a dean of
Fuck that guy.
students? That was heartbreaking. But I appreciated a female lead out there doing her thing. I really do think we need student reform when it comes to debt, like, you know,
Sure.
Yeah.
and debt lending.
So
and
this was
that.
about debt?
But
I mean, kind of.
it was about,
okay.
you know, if she had enough
Well,
money
yeah, I could
to
see-
get
I
through
could-
school, she would have never created that app.
True.
I can see that.
But also, I like that sex workers had a platform. So
Yeah, yeah.
I really loved it. So I'm going to pour this up
Pouring
all
it
night
up,
long.
yeah.
Wonderful. Drew, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna pour it up too, man.
Okay, and
Absolutely.
why?
Oh, I'm like, you guys had me riveted.
Right?
I mean, I didn't like the end.
No,
of course,
the end
but
sucks.
because that doesn't make sense. But
Right.
Lifetime always they have to have like, well,
The
there's got to
romance.
be the romance and love.
We're okay now. we're okay. The people
we're
who
okay
survived
now.
are okay.
It's not realistic. Like, they would be questioned for fucking days.
Or in a
about
fetal
that
position.
kind of shit. Yeah.
right?
Or
Because
something.
like
They would be in custody. For sure.
witnessed several
But
murders.
you know what? I'm not after like realisticness
I
or
wanna
reality.
go off
It's
into
just
a
a
dream
Lifetime
world.
movie. Cool. You guys kiss each other, and I like you guys had me riveted.
There you
Changing
go.
it all over.
Good.
I did predict that it was the fucking Dean,
Right.
though.
No, and as I was watching it, all of my notes were like in the very beginning.
It's a
I'm like,
Dean.
call girl, call
Dean.
girl. I
Dean.
called it.
Dean.
Call girl.
Dean.
Oh, he
Dean.
did it. Yeah,
Dean.
he's
Yeah.
a murderer.
But yeah, that's
But it
why.
was great to find out that I was right at the end. Such
That sounds
satisfaction.
fun. It sounds exciting.
It's true. That's what these movies do.
Yep.
So I appreciate that, we're talking about sex workers and all the things, and I love that, and I love Tatyana Ali.
Oh, yeah.
But I think I'm going to have to put a cork in it because
Oh, okay.
I really didn't like the ending with
Yeah.
the romance thrown in there for no reason.
Yeah.
For no
I
reason.
didn't like...
It is tough.
It's
like,
hard.
And
That
they
one
didn't.
was
It's
tough.
not like they had chemistry throughout the movie where I was like, they
They
should get
didn't.
together.
They were
had
friends.
no chemistry. They were friends. He was a friend helping a friend. There was no like,
That's fair.
oh,
But you could tell he wanted it, but she wasn't giving it to it, and I appreciated his respect
right.
to not get it from her when she was not in a headspace as witnessing several murders to want to get it in at that time.
But
Exactly.
then he did at the end.
Right.
though.
For no
I could see
reason.
that
for no reason. You're right.
So
you're
that
right.
made me mad. Also, Tatyana Ali's death was unnecessary. She could have been knocked out.
definitely
and she could have
did
been
not
like,
need to
she
die.
could have been
Yeah,
like
she could have
bringing
come back up.
some coffee and like being like, oh, hey guys, you're at the pizza place. Like I wanted her to live at the end. It really made me mad she died.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's just not fair. Tatyana Ali should live forever.
She should
That's
always
true.
live. You're right.
That
Because
is
she
true.
is the greatest.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
She's the greatest.
I mean, I'm
Yes.
still pouring it up because of how riveting
It was
good.
so
I
riveting.
totally
Honestly,
was
it hooked me in the very beginning because it went on turns.
from
I knew
just
what the
you guys
turns were.
explaining it to me.
I had a GPS system in my mind, and
That's
I
right.
knew where I was
That's
going.
right.
But I loved going there.
I know. I mean, it was enjoyable, but I'm putting a cork in it for the reasons. I
Yeah,
said.
you have your
But I will say
Destination
it was
of your
enjoyable.
journey.
you have your
Okay,
standards.
now it is time for our favorite segment of this week and every week. What you say, Candace Cameron Bure. I'm a blending day, catch the bouquet. Candace hates the games, Candace Cameron Bure. Drinking rosé, eating creme brulee. Can't share with me, Candace Cameron Bure. Yeah. What you say, Candace Cameron Bure.
It's so good.
Okay,
Oh,
what you say,
boy.
Candace Cameron
I'm sorry.
Bure.
It's so good.
Oh,
Oh,
you're
boy.
so sweet.
I love
Thank
it so
you.
much. Can I get that? Can you send that to me?
Yeah, I can.
'Cause I will blast.
I'll email it to you.
Thank you so much.
We could.
Yeah.
I want to make a video, so you're
Oh my
definitely in
God,
the
can I
video.
please be in the video?
Oh, you're
Oh.
in the video.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be in the video.
Woo!
We're gonna
Yes,
make
queen,
we're making a
yes.
video soon.
We're gonna make a video this year.
gonna be
That's like my goal this year to
gonna
get a
be
video.
so-
Oh my God, I'm
It's gonna be
I'm
so
dying.
stupid
I'm literally
and
dead.
brilliant.
It'll have a
Dead with
cardboard
all the
cutout of
girls.
Candace Cameron Bure. I promise you that.
Oh my God.
Anyways,
No, I can get her.
so if we know any director friends who want to direct that, please hit me in the DMs. If you're in Chicago and you want to direct like a 30-second video, let me know. But
do it.
we have a clip today. If people are wondering what Candace is up to, I have a little clip. The sound doesn't match the video, so for us in the studio, we're going to be like, this video is stupid. But it's something on Instagram where you repost a post, it makes it weird.
Okay.
But for our
yeah.
listeners, it will sound normal. So I'm just letting you guys know in the studio.
No worries.
Okay.
Hey everyone, it's Candace, and I'm going to be on the Home and Family Show tomorrow with the Mezit twins. They play Tommy on Fuller House. We'll be cooking in the kitchen. And I'm talking about my new Aurora Tea Garden movies, my new book Candace Center Stage, my new lifestyle brand with Dayspring. So, hey.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, that's it? That's it?
I know she's been not that active on social media, but she has a lot of things going on. So
She's so busy, obviously.
You know what?
Yeah,
Like,
she's
good for her. Good for her.
yeah. So
Really?
if you're like, what's Candace up to?
You know,
I
like
don't
that's it. And
really-
you don't really need to follow her
No,
because
you
I
don't,
follow her
because she
for
will
you.
tell
But
us.
she's working on her book. She's on Home and Family. She's on Fuller House.
She is a she's a monster.
She works a lot.
She nails it. All that, like, she just consistently does it. This is where, like, I do think she's actually secret. She's a genius.
Yeah, you did say that last
That's
time.
what he says, but we don't believe
but
it.
we know the
We
truth.
know the truth.
A lot of people
She's
don't.
a hater, and we don't like haters.
Don't be a hater.
I think that
Don't be a hater of
don't be
other
a hater,
people.
but I
Candace
think
Bure.
I don't know. Candace, girl, I don't know.
Why don't you go get some creme brulee?
I have
Yes.
changed, I have like fucking changed my shit. I think she is
But Drew,
flipping it around.
where's the proof? Where's
Where's
the proof?
There's no
in, like,
proof.
her actions
I need
for,
the
like,
proof.
This is
treating
only a
people as equals.
It's only a conspiracy theory.
I need proof, and I need you to bring it. If you're going to have these thoughts, bring the proof.
There's no pudding here.
I will.
There's
The
no
proof
pudding
is in the
this,
pudding.
and there's
You're
no
right,
pudding
you're
in
right,
this
you're
room
right.
right now.
I'll take instant pudding.
It's a
I'll
conspiracy
take.
theory at the moment, but I'm going to try to make it into a scientific theory.
Candace, I hope you're listening to this, and the words that I have to
not.
say to you.
She's not.
Her
Are
assistant
you-
might be.
Oh yeah.
You're better than this.
Yeah.
And you deserve to treat all people as equals. Because you know what? Your fans are people. They're not 3/4 of a person. They're 4/4 of a person.
They're 4/4,
Yes.
which
Fractions.
equals one
One person.
person.
And they should all be treated as 4/4.
4/4, baby.
Okay.
That's where
I think that's a perfect place to stop. 4/4. This wraps up our conversation about a deadly match or college dating app.
Deadly match, baby.
However, you're keeping score. Alex, where can we find you on social media, or do you have anything to plug?
Yeah, you can find me at Alexandria Elise M on Instagram. I post every 120 days, so can look out for that.
Always good picks, though.
Always good. And then this Thursday, which is January 24th.
It is not
As I'm looking at both these men, what is the date of
It's
this
not
week?
November.
I don't know what day it is.
But this also won't come out in a timely manner.
Oh,
so
it won't. So anyways, the fourth Thursday of every month,
There
I
you
do
go.
a sketch show called The Not That Late Show at Under the Gun at
Yeah.
8 p.m.
Yay.
Every Friday, Laugh Out Loud
Chicago.
Theater, 8 p.m.
tell Justin Swinson to come back on the podcast. I
Yes.
really want him back.
I know, I
Yes.
love him so
He's
much.
so funny.
Swinson. He's my
So
favorite.
much.
He's
So
an angel.
great.
He's an angel man.
I
Oh, you
know.
can also catch my short film called Ponytail. It'll be
Ooh.
going live on the internet whenever this is out. Just
Yeah.
Google Ponytail.
Send me a link and I'll put it in the show notes.
Okay, I will. Awesome.
Wonderful.
Oh,
Drew?
just me. I'm Drew, but with pants. On Instagram.
He's not wearing pants right now, though.
Never.
Never do I. And I'm also in a band called The Limbos, and you should check us out on Spotify and all the places that you can listen to music.
Wonderful. Thank you both for being here.
It was such a
Yes.
pleasure. Again, both of you men are just such beautiful beings.
Oh, you are though. No,
Thank
true.
you.
It's
And
true.
I just appreciate being here with both of you.
You're
It's
the
so fun.
bean.
Always
you're
fun.
The fucking bean.
Oh my God!
Get
Stop
outta
it,
here.
Drew. You get out of here.
All
Shut
right.
up.
Let me
Shut
do
your
my
fucking
outro.
mouth.
Let me do
Shut
my
your fucking
outro.
mouth over there. or
And
I'll
thank
shut it
you,
myself.
listeners, for checking back in with Lifetime in Court. We watch these movies, so you don't have to, but if you do, we'd love to hear from you. You can follow me at Patrick Miguel or the podcast at Lifetime in Court. Don't forget to rate and review us on Apple Podcasts. Call us at 872-267-4117. Okay, bye.
Bye.